Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Starflames, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, we're back with another video on Kim Kardashian. And yay. Now guys, if you remember, in my previous video we spoke about Ye calling out Kim, saying that he wants his kids out of Sierra Canyon. Now, they're saying that source close to Kim speaks out following Ye's concern about children's school. Kanye doesn't believe in standardized education. We knew that was the problem. As I've said to you guys, oftentimes Ye will speak out and he will not always get his point across, as he intends to, right? If you remember, the initial post that he made said, Kim, take my kids out of Sierra Canyon. Now it's fake school for celebrities that are used by the system. He further stated, in his caption, at this point, everybody knows what the system is code word for. I was removed from my dad by the system, and the system removed me from my children. When the system draft athletes, they avoid working with those who have their father in their life because they are harder to manipulate. My two oldest know the daddy is. Now, I have to say that he has a great point. Again, I'm going to reiterate that, okay? He has a valid point because if you look at many of these athletes in America, you have to wonder what's really going on, why the father is often out of their lives. I remember, for example, Kobe Bryant's story. When Kobe, just joined the NBA, he had an amazing relationship with his father. But as time passed, for some reason, the relationship between him and his parents actually changed, right? And as such, I can use that as an example. Now, people are saying that, having Ye as a baby daddy is agonizing, and he didn't have to leak the school name. It is exhausting having kids with Ye, and people are saying he doesn't believe in shutting his mouth, yada, yada, yada. But there's also one major thing that many people do not pay attention to, and that is Kim and her highly manipulative ways, right? Because if we have been looking at what, the Kylie Jenners have been doing for the past 2 to 3 weeks, we can see where they have been consistently giving PR. They have been creating plots to build a story for the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We saw Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker, they were sharing the same booth at the Super Bowl. We saw Kim and Odell Beckham Jr. Then before that we heard about Tristan taking banned substance. And we know that Tristan has been in the NBA for ages and he knows what banned substance are. He knows the rules and the regulations, right? So we saw that, and we saw a report a few days ago saying that Courtney, Lemmy Company was robbed. The thieves gained easy access in, easy access out, and then they were demanding $4 million for the merchandise to be returned. Now, I was able to identify a red flag in that. Any thieves with common sense knows that you cannot steal medicine, you cannot steal food supplies, hold it at ransom, and ask for money for the goods to be returned, because even if the goods are returned, they would have to dump them because they cannot put it back on shelves for consumers because they cannot tell whether or not those products have been tampered with. You may say they can check the bottles, they can check the seals. How much work is that? And some people are really good because it's easy to create, other bottles. It's easy to really tamper with products. If you guys have been watching all of those TSA clips on TikTok to see how smugglers are able to conceal contrabands and smuggle them into other country. You know that criminal intelligence is very high. So ain't no way Courtney can pay you $4 million to get back those goods, because those goods are not going to be of any use to her. She's going to have to dump them and claim insurance on them. So it's best to have the criminals keep them and claim insurance on them. So that is why that heist in itself, the moment I heard that story, I said, that heist is giving red flag, right? It's just another storyline. Kim knows how to trigger Ye behind the scene, and she is doing so just for another storyline, right? Because she wants to talk about him. She knows that Ye gives good press. And I kid you not, as time passes, we're going to learn of how Kim triggered Ye and got him to this point. This has nothing, this has nothing to do with Kim dating anyone. No, it, it doesn't have anything to do with that. And I think that, Ye needs to be more tactful. He truly needs to be more tactful, because even when he's right, people are going to say he's wrong, right? Many people on the internet says they know of Sierra Cannon. It has always been controversial. There are persons on the internet saying their kids used to attend Sierra Cannon, and they had to take them out. The school does help to get the kids into the top class universities in the United States, right? But at the same time, some people do not, appreciate some of the things that goes on there. And now many people are saying, if you look at all the Disney stars, most of them attended Sierra Canyon. Many people are saying, if you look at many of the troubled teens, they attended Sierra Canyon. So people are saying that we need to find the link, and instead of focusing on Ye being problematic, focus on what is the problem that he's talking about. But no one is going to truly spend that time, effort, and energy into all of that when it's easier to call Ye problematic, crazy, and say that his medication needs to be adjusted. And that's what people are doing, because that's the easiest route. Very few people are saying that. Normally, when Ye talks about something, it means that something bigger is going on behind the scenes. Very people are saying, Sierra Canyon is a corrupt school system. I am saying that Kim intentionally triggered Ye to get this reaction. But I know that as time goes by, we're going to hear more about it. And I believe that it is all centered around Northwest. That's what I believe. Honestly, I believe that. But that's all I have to say about that for now. Rest assured that if anything changes, I'm going to come back and let you guys know exactly, what is going on. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts while you're at it. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care, and see you guys later. Peace.